Hey, this is Doris. Um, all right, now we're going to get into this one. This is the gate. Um, that's a rustic shack in front of you. Now, notice that when you look at the the, the first picture that I did of the community, this is the back of the house, away from the town, which you'll see a little bit of a. That looks like a hot tub. Yes. Okay. Now, the rustic shack is called the gate of community. I have assigned the 40 as the bathrobe man. Oh yeah, he's going to come out of that house. He's all alone. He's in the backyard. Nobody can see him. And he's going to jump into his little hot tub. Yes. The gate of deliverance. It's the stomach. It's the energy out of the stomach. All right. Because this little man, he likes his hot tub in the back of the house because he has a little bit of a tummy. And that's okay. That's just what makes his character, you know, great. Um, Now the 37 is the back scrub brush, the gate of the family. Yes, I guess apparently in this story the back scrub brush is used in the bathtub by everybody. So, all right, let's get over that. That's the 37. Okay. They want no money. They want flesh. Remember that. They want no money. They want flesh. To touch. I'll do for you if you do for me. This is a tribal energy. The 37, one is rejected and don't belong. If you have a 37, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that you went through your life, that sometimes you're not the one in the group. You're going to feel that the one is rejected and don't belong. You might feel that feeling. I mean, so they don't have to actually walk up to say, "Hey, you're not one of us," but you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your groups that you hang out with, and your friends, and that you're different. You'll feel it. All right. The 40 comes off. The energy comes off the heart ego. Now, when you say the heart ego, that's that little funny symbol. Looks like a triangle on the side of the human design chart. That little it's a little triangle and it has only 4 numbers coming out of it. Now the 40 is on the bottom right side. That's the heart ego. And it's going to the 37. So if you want to know where it's at on the chart, that's where I'm talking about. The 37. Friendship needed to be in the tribe. Friendship is needed to be in the tribe. So you're always going to want the friendship. You're always going to feel the need to do something for the community, for the tribe. And on the other hand, you're going to feel like you don't belong with the tribe or you don't belong with the community. So you're going to have these 2 feelings inside you. One, the drive to help the community, to change something. And another part of you is going to feel like, I don't really belong. That feeling of both those feelings are right. If you feel like I want to help them, I want the friendship, but I also feel inside me that I don't really belong. Yeah, then if you feel that way, then you're great. You're a perfect 37. Um, the I'm talking about your kidneys, your pancreas, your nervous system, your lungs. Those are where you're going to feel those feelings out of. The feeling of, I want to do something, but I don't really, belong. But you still have the drive to do it. Now, see, that's one reason why I picked this rustic shack. 40, the energy of being separate from the group. when you have a 4037 and you're saying, what do I do with a 4037? Well, I'll tell you what you do with the 4037. And that's the reason why I picked the rustic shack. You need to take your energy and do something. What? Oh yeah, I I know what this means. You go out in the front of the house and you make changes to yourself. I'm not telling you to hire somebody to do something. Um, the power behind this 30-40. How would you make this into use? Go outside and sweep the front of your house. This is attracted to the heart ego. Now you have movies that you watched about this power. You see a man at Christmas time putting Christmas lights up, and the man across the street goes, "Oh, he thinks his lights look good. I'm going to beat that." Now that's the power. Now if you can understand watching old movies that talk about that, and they always have it in some kind of comedy show where one guy puts Christmas lights up in front of his house and he uses his energy and he gets out there and he puts his lights on or he does something in front of his house. Next thing you know, the neighbors, you just activated their heart ego. You activated their ego, and they are going to try to outdo you. So if you are in a community, and that's why I picked this shack, because the shacks always need work done on them. They need painted. They need the grass between the road work pulled out, weeded. They need flowers planted. They need the lawn mowed. They need the car washed. Now, if you have the 4037, you go out there and you do something. You don't need to look at your neighbors and say, do this and do that to make this community better. No, no. If you got the 4037, you go out and do it. You do it yourself. And the way this flow works is that, well, I've seen it work, that you'd be surprised how much a few people in the community get out and do it just because you set the path. Now, if you have 4037s that are in your community and they're not getting off the couch and they're not, get off the couch. This is going to help your stomach. It's going to help your kidneys, your pancreas, your nervous system, your lungs. You get off the couch. You get out there and with your own hands sit down and weed the garden, rake the leaves, do something that when somebody drives past your community, they're like, oh, that looks nice, your hedges look nice, this looks nice, and you send off an echo of towards the ego of the neighbors. Now, I've seen this work. I've seen the 4037 in action. I've seen somebody move into a neighborhood and they had the 4037 and the neighborhood had problems. It had trash, it had overgrown this, and hedges don't look trim, and this, that don't look good. Well, you get a 4037 out there, and slowly, like once a week, they go out and wash the car. They trim the hedges, they pull the weeds, they start doing that. The next thing you know, you see the neighbors doing it without even being told. It's the energy of this. It's the energy of the heart ego. It's a drive. So if you're a 4037, and the reason why I put the man in the bathrobe, because I wanted to show you that this man needs to work alone. That's why I put him in a bathrobe. Most people don't approach people in a bathrobe until they get dressed. And the reason why I'm making this character, the 40, in a bathrobe, is because I want you to know that he's going to do this alone. You're going to do it alone. You, yourself, with your own little blister and your own little scissors and lawnmower, you are going to go out to the community and, I'm hoping you don't work in a bathrobe. But I wanted you to know that you will be in this gate of deliverance, um, that you're not, you're doing it for show. You're not doing it because you're all dressed up out there and you're doing it. You're doing it because you know, you're the man in the bathrobe. You're doing it alone. You're doing it to send a vibration to your community that this is the way it should be done. This is how, and it will be done by you first. And that's the reason why I'm putting this character in a bathrobe. Because if I put you in a sports suit, everybody would want to be out in the sports suit. No, you are sending an echo, an impression into your neighborhood to do this. Oh, you don't have to go talk to your neighbors and say, hey, you see I just did this? No, the spirits take care of that. The spirits are going to make sure who sees it. The spirits are going to stir up the neighbor. It's going to stir up an energy in the neighbor saying, did you see that? I want that done. That their ego in their heart will see what you did, because the spirits will make sure they see it. You don't need to go over there and knock on their door and say, hey, I just did my hedges, so now it's time for you to do your hedges. No, no. That is not your job. Your job is to do your hedges, to clean your house, to pick up the garbage, to do whatever you have to. You get out there and you help the community. If the community is in, you don't have time to go any place, and you're looking at the community just in front of your own house, do something in front of your own house to make that better. Once you do it, that echo will slam to the community. It will touch them right in the heart, right in the ego. And that's, like I said, those movies that somebody will come home and say, look at him, he's washing his car. Get out there and wash your car. You know, it's a competitive. You set the path, the beat. So if you see you have a 40-37 in your chart, yeah, if you love your neighbors, go out there and do something in front of your house to improve it, to make it prettier, once a week. You know, one task once a week. And I'm saying that if you don't like your neighbors and you want them to work harder, do 2 or 3 tasks in front of your house a week. You know, your neighbors are not going to like it, because they're always going to try to keep up with you. They're not going to know why. But you have somebody with that washes their car, and everybody drives by and looks at him and says, yeah, so what, he washes his car, so what? But you have somebody with a power of a 40-37 that goes out and washes the car. You touch the ego of anybody who rounds it this season. And so basically, because you have this power, you know they're going to have to go out and wash the car, because you just send it out. You sent this energy out to the world. And this energy needs to get out by you. That's the reason why I'm saying the man in the bathrobe, he's the one who does the work. You set the impact outside. So this would be fun, something fun to do. If you see a community that needs a little bit of a tidying up or cleaning, or a little bit, you do what's in front of your house, and trust to the spirit world that improvements will be made. And you made the first the first impact that ricochets out. So you set basically the first impact. Think about that one when you think about the 40-37. Think about the man, the chubby man with the tummy in the bathrobe, and his back scrub brush, which I have as the 37, and the man's the 40. So let's get this energy flowing. Let's get these. It's the gate of the community. What you're doing is you're helping the community, and to get people out of the game systems and out into the world and being appreciated to what they have, yeah, yeah, do it. Let's see what this does. Um, they want no money, they want flesh. Remember that. It goes both ways. So if you want the energy in your stomach and in your energy to heal those internal kidneys, pancreas, you need to get out there and do it. Don't be saying, "Oh, my tummy hurts," and that's probably because you didn't go out there and do something for the community. Um, Take this as deep. Have talks about this. Um, the you This is something to play with. The rustic shacks in front of you, and the reason why I picked those characters because I wanted you to know what they mean now. And if that means that you need to get off the couch and get outside and start making a difference in your own life, in front of your own house, to show pride of a community. You don't need to look around and say, they're not doing it, and they're not doing it, and they're not doing it. You have the human design of a 4037 in you. They're not supposed to be the one who starts the wave. You are. Get out. Get out of the house. I don't care how old you are, there's something out there you can do to make your community better. Um, to look at your charts and see if you're one of these. And if you are, get outside. Start making improvements and start having a ricochet of improvements in your community. Thank you.